Dokkan battle video. Finally, I was able to get it done. BROLY, the hardest red zone fight for sure. They made sure, because of the fact that you could use Tech God Goku in here, they made goddamn sure that this was going to be the hardest fight, right? So again, we do have Tech God Goku, who, just to give you guys a brief understanding, if God Goku gets 2 rainbow orbs, activating a huge portion of defense and attack for him, he doesn't really take damage. So a lot of the times, even against the final forms in this BROLY fight, you do want to try and get him 2 rainbow orbs to get that extra defense. Will really allow him to tank, especially against like STR BROLY, who hits really hard, and then of course the final form, the AGL BROLY. This is definitely the hardest fight in the red zone, because you cannot dodge BROLY. You can't dodge him. All phases disable dodge, which makes BROLY so cheap to deal with. He is just actually so unfair because of that. But he's a pure Saiyan, so they did that because I mean, dude, if you could come in here with Tech Khalifa and God Goku, like, it's a joke, right? Like, we would take off from this team, like, I don't know, maybe LR Tech Gogeta, and toss on Tech Khalifa, and I could no item at every single run, right? Like, they canceled dodging on him because of Tech Khalifa. That's it. So expect any future major pure Saiyan bosses, they're going to cancel dodge. Like, they're not going to let Khalifa and God Goku as a combo stunt on every tough boss. So that is one thing to keep in mind. Now, again, this is by far the hardest. The reason, besides the fact that BROLY disables dodge, that he's the hardest, his third phase is the most unfair, like, fight in the game's history, I think, because he AoE supers, and again, you can't dodge, and I mean, you guys don't understand how hard it hits, like, he demolishes, like, you know, he's just, every unit is taking like 500k plus from STR BROLY's AoE. There's just like nothing you can do, and it's like, really, the no item run for this is only, you guys will see how this one's possible. Twice I made it past STR BROLY, and I don't know, my 30 attempts at no iteming this, I only made it past STR BROLY twice. Because it literally, no matter what happens before STR BROLY, or what happens after STR BROLY is the gatekeeper of this run. Because if you get in there and he just decides to super right immediately, you're dead. And there's nothing you can do about it. Like, there actually is no counterplay, right? Like, if you're gonna beat this naturally with items, you have to use items in STR BROLY. You have to. Because, again, there's no counterplay, because you can't dodge him. So, LR Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta can't counter him. The blues cannot dodge it. There's nothing you do. Like, you have to tank it. And people don't understand that, like, the hybrid team doesn't have enough health. You can't tank. I tried, dude. With the hybrid team, one time I made it to STR BROLY. One time with the hybrid team. Turn 15 or something like that. He AoE'd and instantly just killed the whole team. Like, it doesn't matter. Like, you have 370k HP with the turtle hybrid build, right? AGL Kid Gohan, SSR AGL Kid Gohan, and it doesn't matter. Like, you need like 1 million defense on all those characters. You can't stack up fast enough. And the other thing too is this, dude, this BROLY is this guy is so cheap. He hits so hard, this Tech BROLY. I had countless runs die because it's like the LR Super Saiyan 4s and the gods on turn 3 are very weak. Comparative to like every other turn that they have, right? If you don't have guard with them on turn 3, I had many runs where BROLY would super right away, does 500k, and the run is over, right? Against this Tech BROLY. This BROLY stage is, again, it's just designed so cheaply. It's actually insane. Again, the turtle hybrid build is not able to do it because you can't. It doesn't matter how long you tank, you're not able to make it past STR BROLY because you can't damage him fast enough. The reason this strat is able to work seamlessly, I was able to get it work with Super Saiyan 4. The 2 times I was able to get past STR BROLY, both were Super Saiyan 4 Goku using his active skill and killing BROLY, because Super Saiyan 4 Goku's active skill does a quadrillion damage to STR BROLY, right? It takes off 50 health bars of his life. So both times I made it past him, I was able to make it past him because of that. And it's like, it's actually, this fight is actually insane, because you make it past STR BROLY, and then the cheap piece of shit on turn 4, or the final phase, AGL BROLY, double supers. It's like, I don't know what they were thinking with this stage. Now, I got very lucky, right? basically, in order to beat this guy, you have got to have a scouter. Like well, not to beat him, but to no item him, you have to have a scouter, right? Because unless you just get uber lucky and like you're able to blitz SCR Broly super fast, but the reason you need a scouter is because really the only way to get past SCR Broly is to potentially nullify his AoE super attack, which is possible. I did do that. Like the first time I made it past SCR Broly, I was able to do a bajillion damage to Super Saiyan 4 Goku's active skill, and I think I did have the blues nullify his 18 key super attack one time, or use their 18 key to nullify Broly's AoE, and then I was able to make it pass, right? So this turn, I spent quite a while thinking what to do right here. We were able to get Tech Gogeta to fuse, so that gives us a scouter. Tech Gogeta is a gamble because I need him exactly on turn 4 to fuse and give us a scouter. The 5 turns hurts bad. It does. Tech Gogeta, I don't know why they didn't give him 10 turns of a scouter like SCR Vegito. I want to use SCR Vegito in this event for the 10-turn scouter, but dude, AGL Broly actually does like 300k damage to SCR Vegito. Like, it's just, and AGL Broly just attacks too many times. Like, you could definitely do it, right? Like, SCR Vegito has a much easier time transforming than Tech Gogeta. The problem is the transformation conditions. The way they design Tech Gogeta will always forever piss me off because it's stupidly, horribly designed, right? Because, again, if Tech Gogeta just had the same transformation condition as fucking Vegito, he would just work so much better in these events, right? Because SCR Vegito, in a lot of these stages, his transformation is very free, especially when you're rocking 700k, 800... There was a build I was using that has 800k HP, right? Very difficult to kill besides the SCR Broly phase. And, you know, on that team, again, Vegito's transformation is completely free. Now, this may have been a misplay. I decided to use Gogeta's active skill right here. I don't know if I actually had to do this, because I don't know how much damage I would have taken from Tech. Let's say Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta triple supers. He may kill Broly without the active skill, and if he triple supers, he might not even take too much damage from Broly's super attack anyway, right? So I might not have needed to use... I did the active skill right here because I knew 100% if I popped the active skill, Broly was dead before he could super attack. I did not want to go into the SCR Broly phase without, like, full health, because I figured there was a scenario where I could maybe survive the AoE next turn if, like, both of the LR gods were able to, like, go blue and do their 18k super attack and, like, triple super attack. Maybe I could tank the AoE, so I just wanted to make sure to get into the next phase with as much health as possible was my main concern right there. So the active skill allowed me to bypass Broly's super, but I might not have needed to do it. Okay, so the reason this is a no-item run is, look at this. Broly does not super attack on his first turn, SCR Broly. So lucky, right? Now, we had the scouter effect. If Broly... Remember, the way the 18-key super attack breaking works for the Blues and the Super Saiyan 4s is the next action they cancel. So, if the strat I was trying to employ is we get to SCR Broly with the scouter up, and then let's say SCR Broly's super attack is the first slot in slot 2. We pop one of the 7th anniversary LRs right there, we blow his goddamn super attack away, we nullify it, and then we have nothing to worry about. I realized right there that this was a misplay. I could maximize damage, get more stacking, and just have a better turn if I actually leave one of the gods not transformed. So I reset the app to undo that, because I realized I could put the gods in slot 2, and then put the blues in slot 3. There's going to be enough ki on the field, because they're all going to be linking so well together. And, of course, God Goku is just a tremendous beast, creating all these rainbow orbs for us to utilize. So I'll be able to get the clean turn. And the thing is, too, this is such a powerful turn in terms of links and damage and ki that I'm thinking, like, if I get through this phase, Super Saiyan 4 Goku can probably just kill Broly before Broly gets a chance to attack next turn with his active skill. Remember, Super Saiyan 4 Goku and Vegeta, they have the LR EZAs, right? They have their turn for, like, Nuke, which is just so powerful. It does so much damage. Like they're... Remember, the LR Super Saiyan 4's active skills still did good damage when they were getting 80% attack at the start of turn. Now, the LRs are getting, you know, Super Saiyan 4 Goku is going to have his full pass. He's going to have 200% attack at the start of turn with this active skill. So, he does 80 health bars of damage to Broly with this active. That's the main reason I brought Super Saiyan 4 Goku is for this phase, right? The active can really help me make it through here. But also, dude, Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta and then Super Saiyan 4 Goku linking together, they're so, like, that's like the best rotation in the game is those two together. I mean, it doesn't work as effectively against Broly because we can't dodge, right? And remember, again, a lot of people have been confused about this since the units came out. LR Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta does not nullify. He dodges and counters. It is a dodge and counter. Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta cannot counter Broly in this fight at all, in any phase. If he could, this would be way easier, because you could potentially get to this STR Broly and have LR Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, Tech Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, and then like Tech God Goku, and you're good to go, right? Because you could just counter the AoE and you're fine. Look at the damage they do, dude. It's obscene how much damage the LR Super Saiyan, like LR Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta and the LR Blues with 24 ki, like they just do so much. Like, it's insane. So we make it past this turn, and then this cheap little prick, look at him. If we didn't have Super Saiyan 4 Goku on this turn, we're dead. If Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta had access to his active skill, we could have used it here. That would kill Broly as well, because it's a guaranteed crit. But Super Saiyan 4 Goku is going to absolutely just blow Broly to hell, right? Like, we made it through. In my head, I was like, is there a chance that we don't kill? But no, dude, Goku actually does legitimately, like, 2 of Broly's 6 health bars with his active skill. So I want to make sure that LR Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta stays on rotation. I decide to not fuse with Kefla. In hindsight, that might have been a mistake. Just getting the extra little health back probably would have been a better idea, honestly, than doing what I did right here. I probably should have fused with them right there. That was my chance. But I knew we still had another turn of Gogeta's Scouter. No, I think next turn is our last turn of Gogeta's Scouter, Tech Gogeta. So because of that, I felt like I could manipulate the rotation. Plus, we have the look how cheap this is, dude. He does like 1,000,000 damage with his supers, and he does 2 of them. It's insane. This Broly is so ridiculous. You guys are gonna see. You would think, oh, the Blues will be fine because they're gonna be at the end. They're gonna, double super. Their defense is gonna be like 800k. They got type advantage. They still eat like 300k damage from Broly, man. Broly is so ridiculous. This is the cheap fight. This is the one again, beating this without items, like I feel like you're not supposed to be able to. And it's just too hard right now, right? Like, it's really this run went good. Like, you can only beat this with pure RNG. Like, you can't consistently no item Broly, right? You have to have pure RNG on your side. You have to. Because he's too cheap in these last 2 phases with AoE super and then double supering. Now, there is a chance he only super attacks once, which, certainly would be good. Any damage we could rack up would be good. Now, the first time I made it to AGL Broly, I actually got him down to half of a health bar left. I still have the footage because I was so salty. Actually, I think it was yesterday. It was yesterday. I got him down to literally half of a health bar left, and then he supered the Blues in slot 1 and did 400k damage to them before they attacked. It pissed me off so much. And I lost in that run because I did the same thing I did in this run, which is I used Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta's active skill against Tech Broly because, again, Tech Broly, I've lost my run to Tech Broly more than any other phase. Like, he is so strong, Tech Broly. That Wrath Broly, he just does so much damage. And it's like, I try and use Tech Gogeta's Scouter more than STR Vegito. It's harder to get, but it's Gogeta is just actually, like, much more usable. Like, STR Vegito is once he becomes STR Vegito, he's unusable in here, right? Whereas Tech Gogeta will still take damage, but he will live, right? STR Vegito, you have to have pure luck with STR Vegito that Broly does no attacks in a slot or 1 attack in a slot or something like that. Okay, so they did take under 200k right there. But look how much damage we did to Broly right there. So we got him very, very low. We're under 50% HP, which is awesome. So I can actually do this, and we can go ahead and blast them with Gogeta Blue, doing massive damage. But the other thing this does, besides the fact that, this gives us huge damage from this attack right here, is don't forget you get all attacks for the rest of the turn are guaranteed crits. So every attack that the Super Saiyan Blues do are going to be guaranteed crits. I believe we just kill BROLY on this turn. If BROLY had super attacked right away, I think we would have died. This was an L run. We were only able to win because of the fact that BROLY only attacked once at the start. If he attacked 7 times at the start, we were dead. Like, there's nothing. And if he super attacked, like, there's no counterplay. Like, he does too much damage. Like, I'm telling you, he's just so cheap. We're not able to nullify that super, no, because he's not doing it the first one. Yeah, it's a second action. I swear, the enemies do that so often in here, where it seems, it's not the first action they take, it's like their second action. So we wouldn't be able to nullify it. I do think we would we live? If, I don't know, this would be close. I think if we didn't kill BROLY before he supered on this turn, we probably wouldn't have no-itemed it. We wouldn't have won. Let me see. Because Super Saiyan 4 Goku, despite the fact that he's at, I don't know, 450k defense or something like that, he's taken like 50k damage per super or something. Like, Super Saiyan 4 Goku takes so much damage in here. Like, he has over 400k defense, man. He's still taking a lot of damage per hit. Again, the BROLY and Omega are on a different level entirely. Yeah, 58. Look at this. Yeah, dude, it would have been, if we didn't finish BROLY right here, we were probably dead. I don't think these blues would have been able to eat a super attack from BROLY. But we got, you know, enough key with them, we were able to get the guaranteed additional super. That was a guaranteed additional super. Remember, they're guaranteed crits, so there we go. So to recap, the reason why we no-item this guy was, one, we were able to get huge damage in with both of the Tech Blue Super Saiyan Blues. And then the very first turn of STR BROLY, he didn't AoE. Right? Again, the one other time I made it to AGL BROLY, I was able to nullify his AoE. But it's like, dude, he is so tricky. BROLY is so tough. Like, he actually is. So, there we go. We got that done. That's all the stages in the game. No items for me again. I love how I brought Tech Kill and Caulifla, and they did nothing. Like, they did nothing. I didn't even fuse with them. The reason bringing them is good is because if you can make it to AGL BROLY, they're destroying him. And they still have the heal in your back pocket, right? Like, I was trying the LR Super Saiyan 4s as lead and a team and using Int Vegito. Because remember, Int and STR Vegito are not on the Tech Gods team. So that's why, like, using double Tech Gods, I was able to get it done. But you're not able to run any of the Vegitos. I wanted Int Vegito on the team, but I couldn't run him. And I didn't want to run LR Physical Gogeta against that STR phase. No way in hell. I wanted no part. Because Physical Gogeta can't dodge in here, right? And he relies on dodging. So, let me know what you guys think. BROLY's done. Finally.